Okay, says we're live. So...
I'm telling them on here. So you can welcome people that way.
Perfect. Can we see it coming up on the phone? Let's check real fast. See it going live with Brad and Bree.
I just told them that we're live on a different one, so they can go find us live on the other one.
Yep. Okay, we're good.
Great. Well, welcome, Amplify.
We've been trying out some new software, so that's why every week you get a little closer to having it work correctly at 1 o'clock, but we set up a program.
Why is it like black, but it's not the, it's like not the full screen?
Check.
Great. Well, welcome,
Maybe.
We've
been trying out some new software, so that's why every week you get a little closer to having it work correctly at 1 o'clock, but we set up a program. How's that?
It's delayed.
Yeah, it might just take a second for it to come together.
I don't think I like the software. It lags a lot. So like if we ask a question, they'll get it like 20 seconds later. But that's okay. We're live and that's what matters.
How's that?
Yep, that's better.
I can also try to set it so that way it's ultra low latency.
Why is there talking in the background? That's better. Okay, this is definitely a new experience, guys. Bear with us. We apologize.
It's ultra low latency. It's because it's coming from this.
That would make sense. My phone is making sounds. Hello, Abby. Megan, Bree, you look very pregnant.
I feel like she says that every week.
You say that every week. I feel like it's not a very nice thing to say. Basically, it's a nice way of saying you look fat. Great. They said they can hear us just fine. I was getting a weird echo. It was my phone.
Yeah.
But that's okay. Where is Matt? Matt is currently gridlocked in Lansing, protesting, peacefully protesting our rights and our freedom. And so that's why he may or may not be on today, because he is currently gridlocked in Lansing. And yes, we are alive and live. There you go. Okay.
Beautiful.
Great.
Okay, we can go with that for now.
So.
Actually, that's...
Megan said, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it like that. I knew you didn't mean it like that. I knew you didn't mean it like that. Great. Oh, you didn't want it to be the full screen?
I don't want the latency on it.
What's that mean?
It means the lag.
So is this no lag now?
This is us actually just doing it straight through. But we can do this for now because
you're still lagged on here.
Yeah, I know. That's okay.
Okay. Let's go, Fat Matt. Oh, I didn't know Matt was fat now.
No, that's the name that they've given him quite a bit.
Matthew, you have not missed anything except for Brad trying out a new software and then deciding not to use it, and then YouTube telling him he had to use it now that he downloaded it, and then he had to quick figure out how to get the new program running. That's all you've missed. I'm trying to see what else. I was asking them what they've been up to, and 80 said schoolwork and working at their farm.
Okay.
And Joel said, I'm trying to figure out why it's snowing in April.
Yeah, me too. I got up this morning and literally, just cried. I was like, are you kidding me? We have to do this again, snow again in April. So.
Yeah. Yeah, that was rough. At least, and then, I don't remember someone said their dad was going to try to mow the lawn today, but that's not going to happen. And I said, thankfully, you actually mowed the lawn yesterday.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So he mowed the lawn before the snow hit. And I had known that it was supposed to be kind of cold today, and maybe some snow showers. Didn't expect to wake up to like a white blanketed everything in snow. And I woke up to an alert on my phone telling me that in Chicago, where we used to live, there was a 60-car pileup on one of the expressways that closed down the entire expressway in Chicago. And 15 people were sent to the hospital, and 45 people had to be evaluated and checked out on site at the accident. So, that was not something I was anticipating today, but that's okay. I'm hopeful that spring will still come, even though I had to pull out my wool coat again.
Thankfully we didn't put it away.
At least it's blue, so it may be wool, but at least it's a spring color,
Yeah,
so I can kind of win there. Charlotte, they got 15 chickens today. How many chickens did your dad get? Like baby chicks? Do you remember?
Somewhere around that range. I think 15 or 20.
Not
like
20.
Maybe not 20, but like 15, 10 or 15.
Yeah, like 10. So Brad's dad got like 10 or 15 new chickens, Charlotte. And by the time I actually got out to the barn to see them, they were all in their awkward teenage stage, so they were like twitching out and their feathers were all over the place. And they looked like the chicken in Moana, right?
Yes.
Like the
that
little
chicken, the
weird
weird
chicken.
one.
Yeah, that's what all their chickens look like right now. It's hilarious. Oh. Allison, are you guys in Lansing as well?
It looked like it.
Interesting. I didn't know that. Yes, Micah, we've seen Matt's video. We've been keeping up with him. Brad talked to him on the phone last night a little bit and prayed with him. Matthew said building a snowman.
Do you want to build a snowman?
Oh, we should share that video on our Amplify page for the students.
No.
So
those are only gold for certain moments. Or
we have a video from 4 years ago, I think. We called it the Bradley bus when Brad drove his Ford Taurus. And Brad, me, Victoria, and then their exchange student Jorge all saying, "Do you want to build a snowman?" in the car.
Mm-hmm.
And it was great. Good memories.
Do you want to run through some things that we've...
Oh, your intro is first. Yeah, Brad, why don't you go ahead and intro us?
Well, I guess we can update what we've been up
to see if there's anything important.
I think it's funny because we keep going through every week and we're like, okay, what are we going to tell them that we did this week that's like new and exciting? But I feel like now we're starting to hit that point where it's not really a lot to do other than the things that you've already done. So I guess for this week, our exciting moments were we worked on the baby room last night, and so...
We're getting so close to having the paint done. Well, we should send you guys update pictures just so you have something to look forward to. I don't know.
So
Maybe it's
really
not something to look forward to, but we ripped out all the wallpaper. That was like floral, like little tiny floral flowers everywhere. And sanded everything, primed everything, sanded all the window trim, painted the trim. Now all we have left is we're going to paint the ceiling, and then we have to paint our wall color.
Yep.
And put our new light in. So we're getting close. We're getting excited. My crib is on the way, so that's exciting. I'm excited to put that together.
Mm-hmm. We did some mowing of the lawn, so we got that finished up for this week. And then we were really excited, even though it seems funny. For Bree and I, we normally get like 100 gigabytes a month to do for Wi-Fi at our house, which, I mean, if any of you know, like if you do gaming or anything, like within 1 hour you can use a couple gigabytes. And so when you break down 100 gigabytes in an entire month, it's like using 3 gigabytes a day. And so we were like, man, we just can't ever do anything at our house, especially if we're wanting to work or send any videos to you guys or whatnot. And so we were excited because we finally got a plan that's unlimited. And so now we have unlimited data that we can use for any of the stuff that we want. So it was super funny because I like called Brie and I was like, put the computer on, put the phone on, put everything back on the Wi-Fi because we can actually do it now. And so we were super excited.
We've been able to watch TV and movies and do our work on our computers.
Within 1 day, we had already used like 24 gigabytes, which for us, that would have been like a whole week's worth of
gigabytes. A quarter of a month of our gigabytes in like 2 days. It's been great. So that was our little blessing. 80 had asked if I can feel the baby kick.
Yes. Last night was super funny because I was listening to a song by
Lecrae, right?
Lecrae and Andy Mineo, but it was Steph Curry's daughter who was singing it, and then Lecrae was like on a Zoom call with them. And so I was like, oh, Brie, have you ever heard this song? And so I pulled it up on Spotify, and Brie, as she was listening to the song, all of a sudden he just like started kicking and kicking and kicking. And
which it was hilarious because he wasn't moving at all. Like, he was actually kind of still, and I was thankful because he's getting big enough now where when he gets really active, it almost makes me like nauseous, like motion sickness, because I'm moving so much on the inside. And so then I'm like, oh. Mm-hmm. So he was actually pretty still, and I was totally content, ready to go to sleep. And then Brad turned on this rap song, and he was like kicking and dancing. And I was like, Brad, this is ridiculous. So he put his hand on my stomach and was cracking up because he was actually like kicking to the beat of the song. So, yes.
So that's probably been the big things that we've been up to. Easter was fun on Sunday. Lots of good food. And
Allison Ott said, we haven't moved in 50 minutes. I'm bored sitting here. Please do something interesting.
We will. We'll bring some interesting stuff in. We've got an exciting challenge for
We
today.
don't really have any announcements. Our thing was like what we've been up to, which is why I was kind of asking what you guys have been up to. So
Whoa. We have an announcement. We have announcements.
We said last night we didn't have any.
No, we didn't have any church announcements.
Oh.
But we had announcements for Amplify.
We do?
The announcement for Amplify is, 1, keep watching these things on Wednesday at 1 p.m. 2, Sunday night we will have our small groups back.
Yes,
so that's an important
this week we'll have
thing,
small group on Sunday night, 6 o'clock.
Yep.
I think we'll try to do it the same as last time.
Mm-hmm. The Zoom call seemed to work really well for us, and so we'll probably do the Zoom call again. We didn't set it as a recurring one, so we'll send you out another link this week, so that way you can jump on at 6.
We'll do guys with Brad, girls with me, and then any other leaders who want to jump in can jump in and
we'll have
be part
that
of
time
it.
frame still the same as last time. So
yes, we are at the church.
I think our other announcement was to keep up on Instagram, keep up on Facebook, keep up on these YouTube posts. I'm working on a video that I'm going to be posting out probably early this next week. So just keep an eye out for that.
Ren was asking what song it was that the baby was dancing to.
I don't remember. I'd have to look it up again. But yeah, it's a good one. I like it a lot. It's every time that I play like my workout playlist. Oh, for the guys that are always interested, one exciting thing this week, I was trying to look up for weights online, and it's crazy because just like toilet paper's gone, I realized that like every weight or anything that's exercise related is like gone in the world, except like I went on one of the companies that's a little more expensive for their equipment, and I realized even for them they were sold out of most of their stuff except for like 125-pound dumbbell, and I was like, okay, well, no one's gonna want that anyways because unless you're like super big, maybe you'll want it. But that was like the only thing that they had like for sale. 125 pounds or up for dumbbells. So, but my grandpa reached out to him and was like, Grandpa, do you happen to have any weights? And he actually found me like some nice weights for our house, and so now I have like my own little home gym in my office area as well. And so that's been a lot of fun to
Which
just kind of have a home gym.
Which is sweet, because his grandpa's a little older now, and so he doesn't do a lot of weightlifting. Like, he has, like, I think, like, 10-pound weights that he just does some arm exercises with, but he's old enough now that he can't do too much. And so he was like, yeah, Brad, I have all these weights in my house. You can just have them all. And Brad was like, sweet! So Brad's been excited this week to get up and go work out in his office, his home gym.
Yep. I told Brie, I was like, don't worry if all of a sudden I'm down there like, yeah, making all this noise. I'm like, just keep sleeping. You're okay. I'm okay.
Charlotte said make your own weights. I teased him about that. I teased Brad about mixing up some concrete and making his own weights, but
like the only weights that I could find online were like these plastic containers basically that look like dumbbells, and then you have to fill them with water inside it, and then that creates the weight of what that dumbbell would be. But I'm like, there's no way like I'm gonna do that. Like as soon as I drop it, it pops and then like poof, water everywhere.
Yeah. Micah, Brad's email is brad@bcbcmail.org. brad@bcbcmail.org. And if anyone wants to talk to me, it's the same, but it's brianna@bcbcmail.org.
And if you guys ever get confused on those emails, you can also check on the church website. When you go under kind of like meet the team at BCBC, like under those, it shows all of our different emails.
We should be there.
Pretty sure we are.
I think we are. They've been updating it lately.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Joel said everyone go like the video. We got 23 people watching today. We love and miss you all. That's our other update and announcement, is that I really wish I could see everyone again.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of miss you guys, but that's okay. Another announcement that not everyone will know, but only some of the people know, is that the summer trip did unfortunately get canceled. It wasn't our call, actually. Student Life made the decision for the safety of their team and for all the churches and pastors that were scheduled to come to go ahead and cancel the June camps. So that meant our camp got canceled. So we are planning on doing a summer camp trip next summer. And so our funds that we've already paid towards it are going to just move on to next year.
But the fun thing to announce in addition to that then is that even though the summer camp isn't taking place, we will have fun activities through the summer that are going to be planned for everyone. So we're going to try to keep most of our events as cheap as possible. Some of them will be free. Some of them we may end up having some fun activities where you may have to pay a small amount. But we're excited about what the summer can hold as long as this whole COVID thing's over. But,
yeah.
I mean, we're excited. We're hopeful that the summer will get back to somewhat of a normal where we can be able to have some fun activities for you guys planned.
Yeah. 80 asked if it matters if there's capitals or not in our email. I don't think it matters if there's capitals. You can do it all lowercase. That's usually how we do it. But I don't think it's case sensitive.
No, I don't think so.
Bailey said, Brad, what's your favorite song?
Man. I like Activate by, I think it's KB. Pretty sure he's the one that did it. Mm-hmm. And then that one, or I also really like Light Shines Bright by Toby Mac.
That's our song.
Yeah, that's our song, so we really like doing that one. Maybe we'll have to do that at Amplify sometime. Bree and I actually, at the last ministry that we were part of, were asked to do a song they asked what our favorite song was, and then can we perform it together. And so Bree and I actually did perform Light Shine Bright, and then we did
Maybe in the fall for our kickoff we should do
what was the other one?
Some
Backseat Driver by Toby Mac as well. So
that one was nerve-wracking though, because
Yeah.
they accidentally played the wrong track that had no backup vocals. So Brad and I ended up singing the whole song by ourselves to a whole youth group of like 150 kids.
And we were like up on a stage. It was at a camp.
We had like fog machines and flashing lights.
Yeah. we dressed with like snapbacks, and we had like super hipster like clothing on, and it was super fun. We had high top shoes. And
it was during our summer camp with this youth group during our internship, and so my hat was like this snapback hat with a floral Hawaiian print on it, and then it said "Tropic," like it's hot.
Yeah.
And yeah, we killed it, kind of.
So maybe we'll have to break out something like that for you guys, maybe in the fall or something.
Let us know in the comments if you want a special performance by Brad and Bree sometime. Who knows? Maybe we can make it really interesting and just make a funny video of us performing one of the songs.
Yeah, there we go.
You know, let us know if that's something you'd have fun with. Megan, I've seen you ask every single time if you shall commence the question canon. We are getting there. We will.
Well, I think the next thing that we had planned was question and answer.
Well,
and
I didn't know if we had any more announcements.
No, I think that's the announcements. If
Okay.
we have more of them, we'll send them to you.
All right. So, yes, Megan and all of the rest of you, our next segment for today is our random Q&A time. So, fire away, ask your questions.
And then we'll answer them, or maybe not.
Yeah, if we decide we don't want to, we won't. But usually, we'll answer your questions. Yes, somebody. I can see all your chats. Is that Sarah or Emily? Sarah? Emily?
Oh, I see, because SKU02, all of theirs are loading. But,
what?
Well, I don't know. SKU02 says loading on it.
Oh.
But, okay, let's see. Everybody's saying yes, they totally want us to do it. In the fall.
A video like that?
Yep.
Or a performance? All right. Charlotte said, what is Bree's favorite summer, this one, having a baby. Like, what's my favorite thing about to do this summer? I wouldn't say having the baby is going to be my favorite part of the summer. But I would say bringing a baby home will be an exciting part of our summer.
That's true.
I don't like doctors, and I don't like medical. Like, I have an appointment tomorrow, and it just gives me anxiety. So, like, I just don't like going to the doctor. So the thought of going to the doctor and being there for a long time and having a baby is not very exciting. But the thought of bringing my baby home and seeing Brad get to hold him and love him makes me really excited. So that's probably my favorite thing that's to come this summer. That and getting to hang out with you guys. Because I miss you guys.
We've got, I'm assuming, Do You Like Goats by Riley. So
I do like goats.
My parents we've had quite a few goats over the years, and so.
The 3 goats you have, is it still Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego?
Yeah. No, it's just Abednego.
No, I call him Abednego.
And then we used to have Faith, Hope, and Joy.
Yeah, they get them in triplets.
Yeah.
Faith was triplets, but
Faith was the nice one. Hope and Joy, they went to the Berrien County Youth Fair and then came back like super angry and just mean. So
never were the same after that.
Those goats, no,
Some
I
of us
didn't like
never
as
are
much.
the same after fair.
But yeah, but the goats that we have right now, I like. So.
I used to show animals at my fair, but I showed small animals, not the large animal division. That's my nerdy thing. I showed rabbits and cats at my fair for years. Years and years and years. I was like grand champion. But all of my really close fair friends all showed goats. So I spent tons of time in the goat barn, hanging out in the goat pens, helping them walk their goats around and get their goats groomed. So I wouldn't say like I'm a goat fanatic, but it is a funny thing that I have enjoyed getting to spend time with goats and have a lot of close friends that have raised goats.
Yeah. What have we played on the Xbox? That one was by Micah.
Okay, yeah, SKU02, all of your comments just say loading now. So I don't know what you're saying.
I feel like we got this carnival game that's like 20 different mini games in it. So that one we'll just do for fun. We don't play that one very much.
It was really cheap.
Yeah. And then we've gotten Overcooked, which is a game where you're supposed to work as a team and you're in a kitchen trying to make orders as fast as you can to get them out. And it's like an animated one, so it's super fun. We like that one if we're wanting to do something together. And then I play Forza and really like Forza. So those have been the games we've gotten right now.
I sometimes play Forza.
Yeah, sometimes. Like when we first got it.
No, I play it sometimes when you ask me to race one, but it's just embarrassing because I'm really bad at it. And so then Brad's like trying not to laugh at me because all I do is smash into stuff and lose every race. Wait, I think I won first in one race.
Mm-hmm. We had to set it to the beginner level, but
hey, we didn't have to tell them that. Charlotte asked when we will announce the baby's name. When he's born.
Yeah.
You will know his name when he's born.
So, which that's great, because I mean, by the time you guys get back to Amplify as normal, you'll know the name.
80 said, what's the hardest part about being youth leaders? For me, the hardest part about being a youth leader is seeing you guys in pain over something and knowing that there's not a lot I can do to fix it except to comfort you and encourage you. It breaks my heart when I see you guys struggling with something. So, for me, that's one of the hardest things about being a youth leader is walking, like, it's my favorite thing to walk alongside life with you guys, but then it's also the hardest thing when you guys go through really hard stuff and I have to watch it hurt you. Even though I know it'll make you bigger and better and stronger in the end, it's always hard to see you hurt in the process.
Probably for me, I feel like, I think I said last time, because I think we got that question last week, and I think sometimes the hard thing for me is having to do like a discipline if there was like something that went wrong at Amplify, or that can be sometimes really hard for me because I want to be the fun person. I want to be the person that you guys have a blast with, and it's hard in those moments when all of a sudden I have to actually be the person disciplining in a situation. So that's probably been the hardest one for me.
Allison asked if we like bananas. We do. My favorite way to eat a banana is to freeze it.
Yeah, that actually is really good.
It's super good.
Brie
Brad
likes
thought I
bananas
was
when
really
they have
weird.
like all the little speckles all over them, the brown things, speckles.
Well, okay.
And I like
like when
them
they're
when
sweet.
they're like yellow.
Like
I
barely,
don't like
more
them.
green than yellow. Like
Don't
barely
like
yellow.
them once they're like brown.
But if you haven't done it before, take a banana, peel it, cut it up, and then freeze it, and then eat it, and it's super good. It's kind of like ice cream. I like Bailey's question. What is your most embarrassing moment?
Oh, Victoria also said Zeke. We forgot about Zeke the goat.
Oh, Zeke the goat. He was a sad little goat.
Yeah.
He had some problems
Yeah.
and didn't make it very long. Rest in peace, little Zeke.
Sorry, say the next question.
What's your most embarrassing moment?
Okay,
So my most embarrassing moment, I have a couple. Some more appropriate than others. So it always seems to be that something that's like kind of not appropriate that happens to you is the most embarrassing thing.
Yeah.
But for me, I would say the one that I feel more comfortable sharing is when I was in a musical in high school, and I was one of few people who were cast to be one of the main dancers in the musical, a ballet dancer, and I'd never danced ballet in my life. And one of the dances, it was Phantom of the Opera. And if you guys have seen the movie or the musical, there's the scene Masquerade where they're at like a big ball, and that's where the Phantom makes kind of his first big scary appearance. And I was asked to be one of 6 girls who were waltzing during the scene. And so I had to learn how to waltz. And I got paired up to waltz with a guy who was very tall and kind of awkward. He just didn't really know, like, girls made him uncomfortable. So the fact that he had to, like, hold my hand and put his other hand on my waist and, like, swing me around and dance with me made him really uncomfortable. And so I'd been working really hard to kind of, you know, ease him up, and it's okay, and we're friends, and we're just dancing for the musical, like, just twirl me and we're fine. And then during our first dress rehearsal, they had me wear my dress for the waltz for the first time, and my dress didn't have straps on it, and he started twirling me, and my dress fell off, which was kind of embarrassing. And thankfully, it was strapless, so it slipped down and it got caught on my hips and my waist. And I was wearing, like, my tight suit, because I had to wear leotards and stuff, so I was wearing some stuff underneath, but not enough to cover me really well.
Yeah.
And so then he was so embarrassed of what happened to me that he didn't tell me, and he just started dancing, staring at the ceiling. And so I was like, is he really this uncomfortable to dance with me? And because I had other layers on, I couldn't feel that the dress slipped because I had, like, a couple things on underneath. Until he, like, had to twirl me out in, like, this big twirl in the dance. And all the girls that were dancing on the back side of the stage all went, and then I looked down and realized that my dress was at my hips and not where it was supposed to be. And so I finished the dance holding my dress up. I went home, and I sewed straps on the dress, and it never happened again. That was, like, one of my most embarrassing moments during the dress rehearsal. Our first dress rehearsal where we had parents there. We had some photographers there taking pictures. And I was dancing without my dress on. So, that's my story. Brad, what's your story?
Mine's worse than that.
Well, I have other ones too, but I'm not going to share those ones.
I feel like I shouldn't share my ultimate one, because that one's like, if any of the students
The
have
campfire
actually,
one?
yeah,
The
if any of
campfire
them have heard my McDonald's story, then that's special moments. I like to save the McDonald's story for, like, youth retreats and whatnot. So that's a plug for going on a youth retreat, is you have to ask me about my McDonald's story.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't share that one.
Or just even, like, fun, special things that we do. Like, last year over the summer, we had a summer activity where we had campfire story time.
Yeah,
And
so
shared
Brad
a story.
shares his McDonald's story.
But
But today, I won't share my McDonald's story. I'll just share one of my other stories. My other story is, like, that we were on a youth retreat, and we were all sitting in the van talking about, like, embarrassing moments, and I was laughing, and I was like, yeah, the worst is, like, when you're on a, like, retreat, or you're driving somewhere, and then all of a sudden you're like, hey, I have to go to the bathroom, like, right now. And so we were all laughing about that and kind of going, like, yeah, that's the worst, like, that's terrible. And then, like, maybe 15 minutes later, all of a sudden, like, I just felt like I had to go to the bathroom, like, immediately. And so we were all like pulling off the exit that we were gonna be like eating at, and at that point I was like, I have to go to the bathroom right now. And so we pulled into like this Wendy's or something like that, and I was like, okay, good, multiple bathrooms, we're gonna be good on this. And then all of a sudden they were like, oh, just kidding, we're not gonna stop here, we're actually gonna stop over at this little gas station. And so we pulled over to that, and I was like, are you kidding me? I need to go to the bathroom now. And at that moment, like, we pull in, and there was like, I go rushing into the store, and I'm like, hey, do you guys have a bathroom here? And the guy's like, oh yeah, we do, it's out behind. And so I like ran out there, and there was like a line of like 6 guys, and I was like, I don't have time for this, like, I have to go now. And so I was like so desperate that I finally like walked up to the front of the line and was like, hey guys, so you know when you have one of those moments where you have to go to the bathroom like right now? And they're all kind of like looking at me like, yeah? I was like, I'm having one of those moments right now. Can I please cut all of you for the next person that's gonna come out, and can I go in there? And they're all kind of like, yeah, dude, like, do whatever you want. Fine, that's fine. And so I go in there quickly, and like, I start going to the bathroom. All of a sudden, there's like a banging on the door, like maybe 15 seconds into me being in the bathroom. I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, I haven't even been in here that long. And then I like come back out quickly, and I'm like, I'm so sorry, guys. Like, I didn't mean to take that long. I'm so sorry. And they're like, hey, it's fine. It was just the manager. I don't know why. He came out there and like banged on the door. And I was like, got back into the car, sat down, and was like, I can't believe all that just happened. So that was pretty humiliating. That was definitely me having to go out on a branch and say like, hey, this is where I'm at, guys. I know this is probably TMI, but this is where we're at. So yeah, that's my embarrassing story.
Yeah, embarrassing moments do happen to us. Megan asked, Brad, do you have a pocket knife, and do you want to trade? I know more of the backstory on that. And then she said, Bree, what's your least favorite part of being pregnant, and does it hurt when the baby moves? So I'll let you answer first.
I have a pocket knife, but I really like my pocket knife, so I don't think I want to trade my pocket knife.
I have a pocket knife too, actually. Mm-hmm. I have my little Gerber one, my silver one.
That I gave her.
Yep, you got it for Father's Day when you were in high school, and then you gave it to me.
Yep.
And what is my least favorite part about being pregnant? Probably all the changes that my body goes through. Mm-hmm. Like, I just want to feel normal, but I don't feel normal. Yeah. And does it hurt when the baby moves? Sometimes. Sometimes it just feels kind of cool. Sometimes it hurts, like when he kicks me in the ribs, that hurts. Or he's getting big enough now where he'll push as hard as he can against my stomach and then slowly move like his foot or his fist, and that kind of hurts sometimes. But there's that. Megan, I know you've been asking a lot of questions. There's just a lot, so I know that you want us to answer all your questions, but there's so many we're trying to pick and choose a little bit.
Pretty sure Bailey asked if we like Game Pigeon app. Oh
yes, Bailey did ask that. We do.
Yeah.
Yeah, we both have that.
We play those out with different people at times. So.
Yep. Allison had asked if Brad has Kid Messenger. He can.
I can. I don't have it. I don't think right this moment.
He doesn't even have to technically have Kid Messenger. He has Facebook Messenger. So whichever parent oversees your Kid Messenger, whether it's your mom or your dad, they just have to approve Brad as an adult who can talk to you.
Oh,
and then he can talk to you through Messenger. So that's how, like, I don't actually have Kid Messenger. I just use my regular Facebook, but you just have to be approved on your end to talk to me. Bree and Brad, do you like pandas? Yeah. I think they're cute. I don't think I'd want to go hug one, because I've heard that they can be kind of vicious sometimes, but I think they're cute. And then Joel has asked 10,000 times, Brad, how would you feel if you got fat?
How would I feel if I got fat?
Yeah. How would you feel if you were like me right now? I'm just kidding.
I'd feel large, you know.
Yeah, that was deep. That was very deep.
If I got fat, I don't know, like... Yeah, I don't know.
Allison
I guess
asked,
I'd have to see when I got fat.
Allison asked, "Do you like Disney?" Hint: the answer is yes.
Yes, we like Disney.
We love Disney. We love Disney. I'm a Disney. I don't know if I. There's no words. Like Disney makes my heart so happy. Like, but watching Disney stuff does.
Yeah.
But being in Disney World and Disneyland makes my heart soar. Yeah.
There you
I love Disney.
go.
Let us know in the comments if you guys have ever been to Disney World or Disneyland. I'm
Yeah.
curious to find out how many have been. My family decided, I was the second youngest of 6 kids, and so with a big family with lots of kids that love Disney, my parents decided to save money, and every 2 years we'd make a family trip to Florida, and my dad had a timeshare with a condo down there.
Mm-hmm.
So every 2 years growing up, for multiple years in a row, for about 10 years, every 2 years, we'd go to Disney World. So I've been there like 5 or 6 times.
Mm-hmm.
And then we went a couple years ago with my family again. And it's just like, oh, it's the best.
She goes wild at Disney.
I don't go wild. I
I
just get happy. I get very happy.
Let's answer just a couple more, and then we'll do
Yes.
our challenge. that we
Charlotte,
got.
I'm not sure what you mean by I want a friend youth leader, not a boss youth leader. I'm not quite sure what that means. But feel free to email me or message me if you want to talk about that.
Someone asked if I have Google Hangouts. I do. Yes.
We both have Google Hangouts. We both have Zoom.
Mm-hmm.
We technically both have Skype.
Yep.
We just haven't signed into Skype since we were long distance, like 5 years ago.
So we got actually like most of the options that you guys would have. We have FaceTime,
Mhm.
so we have a lot of options.
Yep.
We do have a Disney Plus. We did that. We committed to it because we also wanted the Hulu package too, and so we did the Disney Plus, the Hulu, and whatever. What's the other one? I don't remember what the other was. But what's your favorite food? I said steak last week as my favorite. That's probably my favorite meal. But then, like, if I do a dessert, we'll add like different things if we get the same question every week. So my favorite dessert is like German sweet chocolate cake, and so that's like every birthday that my family has, my mom makes this homemade German sweet chocolate cake.
Yeah.
It is so good, and so I like always look forward to that. If a sibling doesn't ask for that for their birthday, we're like, well, that doesn't matter. We're just gonna have it anyways. So. I don't remember what you said last week though. What did
Last
you
week
say?
I said anything fruit.
Okay.
I
Add
like
something.
fruit.
What's
So,
favorite dessert for you?
Favorite dessert for me? I have a really hard time turning down a good cheesecake.
Yeah, that's true.
Cheesecake for me is like top of the top.
Well, you also really like a Dairy Queen
Ice cream cake.
ice cream cake.
I still would probably choose cheesecake over that though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, cheesecake is the best. Oh, cheesecake is so good. If you guys go to the chocolate, whatever it's called, the Chocolate Cafe Factory in St. Joe, they got some of the best cheesecake. It's so good.
They really do.
Emily asked in all caps, Brad, why did you get a Father's Day present when you were in high school?
I don't know.
The church had that year, this church had bought many of these little Gerber pocket knives to give to all of the men in the church.
Oh, yeah.
And they had a ton left over at the end of the day. And so when Brad was leaving church with me after Brad had turned off all the sound stuff,
Because at
they
that
were like,
time
here,
I
here's
was
a pocket
working.
knife, Brad.
Yeah, I was working for the church at that time.
Mm-hmm.
So it was before I went to school,
Mhm.
and I was working tech here at the church as like just their
Yeah.
manager, and
So they were just like, oh, here we have a ton left over. You're male. Take a pocket knife. And you're like, but I'm not a father. And they're like, nah, you will be someday. And they just kind of like let it go. And so Brad's like, well, I already have more than I need. Here, Bree, you have a pocket knife and keep it in your car or something.
Come on, girls. You
So-
know that when they used to give the flowers on Sunday for Mother's Day, you took one too. I can feel it.
Yes, it's true.
Let's do 2 more.
Yes.
Matthew just keeps asking how long this chat is. Normally we try to keep it at an hour or less. Normally, if we're a little glitchy at the beginning, we'll end around 2, but maybe a little after 2. So.
Yeah.
Um,
Trying to see. There's some comments that I'm like, I don't understand the context. I missed something. And it's like addressed towards me or you. Charlotte said, Bree, look and see that I said you guys are friend leaders, not boss leaders. Okay. That makes me feel better. I was afraid you were saying that we were boss leaders, and I was like, I don't want to be a boss leader. I like being friend leaders.
But if people say that you're like a boss, that's also can be taken as a good thing. I'm trying to see.
Brad is exotic. Oh yeah, Victoria said Jessica decided to have German sweet cake this week instead of carrot cake, so you can't complain this year. It's Jessica's birthday. Friday?
Something like that.
This weekend.
I have it on my calendar, I know that. So.
Cheesecake, they're all saying cheesecake is great. Yes, I agree. My dad is wondering how much time we left.
Trying to find like one more that we haven't answered very well.
Mitch Nelson said, Brad, what is your workout?
Whoa, Mitch is on.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome, Mitch.
Hi, Mitch. We miss you.
What's my favorite workout? That was the question?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, what is your workout? He's going to post a video soon.
Yeah, so my video that I'm going to try to drop next week is going to be actually me doing a workout. But I normally will go on Nike Training Club right now has their premium app that they have is actually free. And so I've been using their sets. It's like professional trainers who will walk you through a different workout. So I do that one. I also have a full body fitness app, which is just basically tons of workouts that you can do. It doesn't walk you through them, but you can click on them and know which muscle group they work. And so I'll do those kind of, and then pre-build my own workout out of that. So those have been the ones that I like to go through and work on. And so I've been just kind of doing, especially if I know what kind of equipment I have. Full body fitness is great because that one shows you like what workout, what exercise equipment and whatnot. But also the Nike Training Club does that as well. So if you look at the program, you can see what they're going to request. So.
Yeah. I also just remembered like at the very beginning, Megan had asked if we were still doing our challenges.
Yes.
And we are. We're still doing our daily challenges. We post them on our Facebook, the church Facebook, and our Instagram page. So that's where those challenges are usually posted. Yeah, we don't really have a lot of other ways to post those, unless I send out emails every single day, but that would get really old really fast. Victoria said, Mom said, Bree, you look cute, and she didn't say anything about you, Bradley.
Oh, that's okay. I don't feel that's not bad.
Again, the Brad Give Kids Messenger. Yes, your parents just have to approve him as an adult to talk to you on there. Cheesecake all day long.
Okay, let's move in. Let's do our thing. Let's do our challenge.
We've covered any important questions at this point.
Okay.
So.
Our challenge.
This challenge may not go so well for me, you guys. This was Brad's choice today.
Hold on 1 second. I'm going to tilt this down just a little bit for you guys to see. Okay. Here we go. Let's pull this back.
So, our challenge that we have today is called
I'm gonna go this
Pea and Chopstick Challenge. So basically, the way it's supposed to work is that we're going to use chopsticks. We're going to set a timer for 1 minute, where in that 1 minute's time, we have to move as many of the... I don't think these are actually peas. I think these are beans.
I think these are little
So let's just call it the
beans.
Bean and Chopstick Challenge. But basically, we have to move these itty-bitty beans. Let me show you really quick how small this is so you can see. So extremely small beans over to the next one. And in that minute, we're going to see how many we can get over. And then the winner is whoever gets the most over. Okay? All right, so let me go ahead. I'm going to go get our timer.
Oh, it's like really delayed.
Here we go. Okay, ready? On your marks. Get set. Go. I feel like we need epic music. Come on!
I was doing good at first.
Whoa, I got 2! No,
So for the record.
30 seconds.
What?
Yep.
That's no time at all.
I know, that's why I said 1 minute's fast.
Brad has been to China multiple times. Brianna never has. Where in China, they'll eat like a grain of rice with a chopstick, just for the record.
Come on.
I taught myself how to use chopsticks, so I think I get bonus points for that. 'Cause
5 seconds.
Kayla used to take me to the mall cafeteria.
Come on!
Oh!
Ah!
Okay, guys, I think Brad won.
Alright, let's count it out. Let's see. Wait, how did I say it? It's not stopping. Okay. There we go.
I
Okay.
counted.
Got,
That's what I got, guys.
I had 26. How many did you get?
I got 20.
Whoa, that wasn't too bad. That was pretty good. Okay.
It's like super lagged. Like, look, we're counting right now.
Ah, it's not that far off. We're still fine. Okay, let's do...
Emily was like, Bree is winning. Go, go, go. I didn't win, guys.
Okay, I'm gonna set it on here so that way I can keep the live open. But let's see if we can set another timer for 1 minute again. Or do you want to do 1:30?
1 minute's fine.
Okay,
Because then we have to count them in the end.
that's true. That's true. I feel like we need like epic music or something.
Okay, go
Okay.
for it.
Let me get some epic music.
Here, I'll put the
Let's do
live feed in the middle. Everyone stop talking. Where'd everybody go?
let's see.
Where is everybody? My hair is doing
Here we go.
something
Epic
funky
music.
in the
Baby
back.
sleep. Let's just do one of my workout playlists. Or wait. We can do the where's the amplify one? Let's do the
No,
amplify.
my hair's doing something weird.
Okay, ready? We'll do one of my favorite songs, ready?
Oh, okay. So for those of you asking Brad's favorite songs, apparently this is one of them.
Okay, ready?
You have a timer?
I'm feeling it. I'm ready.
If you guys have challenge ideas for next week, let us know.
Okay, ready?
Because we
3,
love input.
2,
Wait, I gotta get my chopsticks ready.
3, 2, 1, go. I need that. I feel like it's actually pretty close right now.
Stop, you're just trying to add the pressure.
Ah!
Let's go!
Ah! The big ones are hard.
We should go say hi to Jessica and Victoria.
Okay, ready? Ah! Time. I technically hit times before I got that one. There we go.
Okay, moment of truth.
Man, I felt like that one was not as good.
Who wins? 1, 2, 3.
$20.
19.
Oh!
I had 20 above it, and then you said time. And so then I didn't know if I could drop it or not. So I didn't put it in because I was trying to play by the rules. This game is rigged.
I like this. Let's do another round.
No, I'm over it.
No, one more.
Ugh.
I feel like they want us to do it.
They haven't been saying anything. I don't know if the chat's not working or if they all just stopped talking.
Okay, here we go. Ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, go. This round's not going good. The really small ones are hard. Feeling the pressure? Can feel it. It's building. Time. Whoa. Okay.
All right, guys.
Let's check this out. $20.
25!
No!
25! I killed it. I think we need to end right there on a good note.
No. We are 2 for what? 2 for 1?
Yeah?
This could be your
What are we
moment.
supposed to do? Best 3 out of 5? That's a lot.
Okay.
And I don't think they're having fun because they're not saying anything. Where'd everybody go?
Let's see if I go back. Okay, let's see.
And they're slowly leaving too.
Slowly leaving. Man, we're losing people. Oh no. Yeah, mine's not updating.
Oh! I
It's fine.
updated. There's been talking.
Yeah, see,
Go,
they're
go,
going
go!
for me.
I vote baby. I vote Bree. Brad, are you left-handed? Yes, he is left-handed.
Okay, we maybe
I
have
want
time
to
for
move.
one more if
Brad.
you guys want us to do one more, so you can say if you want us to do it. Let's see. People are... See, look at that. People
Oh,
are
do
saying
Brad's
it.
makeup.
We didn't bring in makeup stuff this time.
No, because I asked him if they have challenge ideas to let us know.
Oh.
Oh, Charlotte
Yeah,
texted me.
Charlotte.
We're chatting, don't
Thanks,
worry.
Charlotte.
For some reason, our phones froze and we weren't getting updates. Okay. Oh, they're all here. We're here. Okay.
What is that from? That movie. We are here. Oh, Horton Hears a Hoop.
Oh,
That's
yes. Oh, we
Horton
should
Hears
watch
a
that movie. I like that one. All right.
Do you want to do one more?
Yeah, and then I really have to go to the bathroom.
Okay, let's do one more.
That's the honest truth, guys.
Let's get a good song.
Oh, wait. I still need to see the chat.
Ooh. Here we go. This one's good. Okay, ready?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, ready, guys? Here we
You
go.
almost spilled everything
I know.
on the floor.
One
Okay.
more.
3, 2. This could be a tiebreaker or a winner. 3, 2, 1, go.
This round's not going so good for me.
Gotta hold my record.
Who's gonna win, guys? What do you think?
Come on!
Uh-oh.
Feeling like a good round. Hit a slow spot.
It's okay. You can hit another slow spot. I wouldn't mind.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh, it's time.
I think Brad won that one. Okay, let's see.
How many?
I think you won.
How many?
25.
What?
Oh, wait. Recount. 25.
24.
Oh!
No way.
Oh! I think that's a good place to end it.
Tie. We didn't want to break it. It's 2-2.
2-2. I can't take this anxiety anymore. Okay, guys, should we do it one more time? Should we break the tie with 2-2? That's the question.
Do a dancing challenge.
Do a dancing challenge.
Alright, I feel like we need to do another one just to
Okay,
make sure.
one more round and then we'll call it because we're going overtime now.
Yep. Okay, ready?
Okay.
3, 2,